So many people don't know how computer works. For a layman, very simple thing to remember. There are three important things in a computer. One is a processor, which we call i4, i5, i7. The second is a memory, 16 gigabyte, 32 gigabyte, and one is a hard drive, 512 GBs SSD. And so these are the makes up the most of the computing power. So processor more like a part of your brain, like brain thinks and do things. All right. You can also call a mind, which compare, calculate. That's all it does most of the time. All right. So calculation is the only thing processor does. And where does it do it? In memory. You can also call RAM. RAM is like a table. Okay. And consider like a processor like a hand doing things here and there. Okay. The bigger the table and faster the hand, your computer will be faster. And once you've done the work, the bad thing with the memory is only temporary. Okay. The good thing is randomly you can pick anything from here. You can pick anything. That's the good part of it. So you fastly work. If I ask you the name of your friend, you don't need to think. All right. But if I say, can you recite a poem? You have to think, and you just, if you memorize it, that is the part called hard drive. Hard drive permanently stores, and it's a huge space. But the bad thing is things are stored in a sequence. To work with them, we download from the hard drive to the RAM, okay, to work with it. And when we save it, we copy back from RAM to the hard drive. Okay, this is called the download and save. Is the one way is to going to the hard drive, the other way is bringing into the memory. Memory not only work with your files and things. When you turn on your computer, the first thing it does, it download the operating system. So it's just wake up, oh, I'm a Windows. The next thing it start all the an essential software like antivirus and whatever you put in a startup, it does that. Once it's done that, it's ready to work. It's like you wake up in the morning, oh, I have a body, I can breathe, I have hands, I can work. Similar like that. When you turn on computer, it's like it's just born now. That's why we say when it's sluggish, you restart. Why? Memory will be wiped. You start from scratch. Once it's ready to, then you open your program you want to work with. That's what you're interested in. So that's why we say to keep your computer tidy, your memory should be always free from all the garbage. It's like you have so much on your head you can't work properly. So what program you're not using, close it. Make sure there are not too many things in a startup. You can learn all that. Windows actually introduced a program called PC Manager, where you can just do that thing, learn about it. And the lastly is to keep your hard drive tidy. Hard drive is like a cabinet. You bring up files from the cabinet, put on a table, but when you don't need that file, you put it back in there. So your table is always have maximum space to work with. I hope this will clear up some stuff. If you still have a question, you can leave in the comments. I tried to make another video on it.